I'll say this, the whole reason a lot of us go over, is the pay gap. A lot of us go over there to make an income to support our families.
Okay, that's bullshit. Okay? Average income in the United States is $50,000. You WNBA players who play for a league that don't make any profit, and they found a way to still pay you $200,000 a year. $200,000 a year is plenty of money to live in any city in the United States. I don't care if it's LA, Miami, New York, that's enough. $100,000 will get you a decent place anywhere in the United States. $200,000, I don't want to hear about a pay gap. Your league makes no money. People don't watch it like that. Like, why? Like, okay, so you get back to the United States after Joe Biden got you out, after doing a horrible prisoner swap. You come back here and you're still complaining. Now it's a wage gap. You have all the victimhood subjects all wrapped into one. BLM, anti-USA, and now you're LGBT feminists complaining about the wage gap. See, stuff like this is what turns a lot of people off. Because a lot of people are sick and tired of hearing and seeing this victimhood narrative. If you want to talk about the wage gap or pay gap, let's look at actual professional basketball players in the G League. Guys who are just waiting on an opportunity to make it on the actual roster. You can take the worst team in the G League and they will smoke the best WNBA team, okay? And those same teams, those G League players, they only make about $50,000. So let's not talk about a wage gap when your league doesn't make any money. The G League doesn't make any money, and they get paid $50,000. It's a charitable organization, the G League. It's just for a way for guys to compete and stay in shape and wait for the opportunity for a team to call you. You're actually on a team that has no profit. You're a subsidy, making average salary in WNBA is over $100,000. You're making double that, and you're complaining about not making enough to feed your family.
To support ourselves. So I don't knock any player that wants to go overseas and make a little bit extra money. I'm hoping that our league continues to grow, and with as many people in here right now covering this, I hope you continue, like I said, to cover our league, bring exposure to us.
You also need to improve the product. Anytime someone says or makes a suggestion to make it better, you all get offended.
WNBA game was here. NBA game is here. Now it's here. I have a way to make it equal. Just listen to me now. You ready?
All right.
So in beach volleyball, the women's net is maybe half an inch lower. Think if we just lower the rim so y'all could dunk like we dunk?
No. I'll guarantee my next child will be drop step dunking. I promise.
I got a question, and this is not a shot at women in basketball. What can we do to get those fans to tune in? And I was like, why can't we lower the goal to at least 9.5 feet? Because I think for somebody that don't watch WNBA basketball, to have women dunking on other women will definitely bring more excitement to that game, and have, those guys that don't watch WNBA basketball tune in, and you get more fans that way. What do you think about that?
We're only playing basketball to dunk? Like, I'm not sure.
No, you playing to...
Like, you just want to see me dunk on somebody? Like, I don't know.
When people try to support you, you get offended. You're not winning anybody over.
I hope a lot of these companies start to invest in our craft, because as you'll see this season, if you haven't watched before, we have a really good craft in ourselves in the WNBA.
And you still can't dunk. And it's not all about dunking, but there's hardly any excitement in it. At least, you can watch a high school team. They're dunking. It's just a lot of the fundamentals are missing. Yes, I get it. You can pass, you can shoot. Okay, fine. I might as well go to the YMCA and watch some local guys, a couple local plumbers and fishermen and shit play. No, but all seriousness, like, you turn a lot of people off when you don't want to listen to suggestions, and when you find a way to be a victim somehow. You're making $200,000, 4 times the average salary of a man in the United States, and you're still complaining. You could still be in Russia right now, and you're still finding a way to complain about the wage, which is and the whole pay gap thing is a false narrative because it's been debunked a million times. Women don't make less. Just women are less likely to negotiate for a higher pay. Women are more likely to miss work because, giving birth, a lot of women take off, and women don't do dangerous jobs in mass. See, a man, he can make $75,000, $80,000 or more just from a basic tech diploma, plumbing school, basic certifications. Guys can get into IT without a degree. They can just get certifications. A lot of women aren't really into tech like that. They're not into programming, science, engineering, technology. They're not usually into that. Usually more into humanities. And humanities, you need to actually have a bachelor's or master's to really make any decent money. So when you see guys doing construction making $80,000, you don't have to go to school for it.
And it's a shame that we have to leave our families for holidays. I mean, you're missing everything being away.
No one forced you to do that on your $200,000 salary. No one forced you to do it. That was your choice. Oh, we don't want to be away from our families. $200,000 isn't enough. Isn't that like, what is the average doctor salary? The median is $200,000. So you make more than an actual doctor, and you're still complaining about the pay gap. Someone make it make sense. Oh, we don't make enough in the WNBA. Yeah, and the league doesn't make any money either. It's a charitable organization, and you still complain. That's why it's hard to like. It's hard to like the product. It's hard to like the WNBA when you're constantly complaining. Stop complaining about not making what men make when you're not doing what men do. You just want a participation trophy. Okay, that's fine. You can, if you say you're equal to a man, that's fine. But are you doing what men do?
But at the same time, as much as I would love to, pay my light bill for the love of the game, I can't,
$200,000 can't pay your light bill? But what the hell are you doing? You sound crazy, man. Like, come on now. You get $200,000 free dollars plus endorsements or whatever you make. You making plenty of good money. You can't pay my light bill. I got to travel to Russia to pay. No, you're just greedy and you're trying to make as much money as a man. And it's fine. You can try to do that, but don't blame the system how it's against you when you can't even do what a man can do doing the same exact job. It's not all about dunking. Yes, I get it, but you're just not nearly as athletic. So it makes it less interesting.
So I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons people are still going overseas. And that's why I was there, So
get out of here, man. You make plenty of money. No, you want to go over there and get high and make some money.
Hopefully that changes, though.
Well, probably won't when you're constantly complaining and being a victim. When you make 4 times as much as the average United States citizen, and you're right on par with someone who went to school for 10, 12 years.